Shibu, Xiebu. These five basic stances comprises of Shaolin Kung Fu, be it in fist forms, be it in weapon forms. Wushu is like this, you keep on training over and over again till the time, even if you start training difficult things, you have to keep on doing the basics every day, even though you're training difficult things. That is what Wushu is. The main thing that we learned was the fist forms and the weapons. The basic weapon of Shaolin is the Shaolin Gun. That is a Shaolin staff. So if you train this weapon really well, your wrist gets opened and you know exactly how your wrist moves, because after that, other weapons that you want to learn, be it a sword, be it any other weapon, be it a spear, be it a dagger, anything, your wrist has to be really smooth in order to, rotate the weapons clearly. Learn the culture, learn the history, the meaning of every movement, the meaning of every movement, how to apply the movement, where to apply it. This is what Kung Fu is. If you don't know the history, if you don't go in depth of this, you will never know if you're doing it right. I was just going day by day, step by step. There's a very big saying by Buddha: don't dwell in the past, don't think about the future, be in the present. And that's what I did. A person who does cooking every day, that is his Kung Fu. A person who cleans the floor every day, that is his Kung Fu. Kung Fu has a very deep meaning. A person who specializes in one art, that is his Kung Fu. This is useful to every person on this planet. Whoever is specialized in what they do, in particular art or in particular skill that they do, this is their Kung Fu. I'm training every day, I'm learning culture, and I'm repeating this every day over and over and over again. This is helping me to improve my skills. When the time is right, I can take this to India, give it to people, spread the knowledge. Because in Buddhism, we say to spread knowledge, give knowledge.
六合有冲，内三合和外三合。外三合有手有足，脚有细，眼有快。内三合有心有意，意有气，气有离合。这个是少林功法的意思。
Now I will introduce a monk of a Shaolin temple. His name is Shi Yanqing. He's playing a set of a Shaolin fist. Now showing a person, he is a monk of a Shaolin temple. His name is Shi Yankai. He is practicing Kung Fu in Shaolin temple. Holy Wine they show is the Shangdian, which contains the daily life of Shaolin monks, such as morning and evening classes and the chanting.
一下小红拳，双手合十，礼敬十方，预备，怀中抱月，白云盖顶，对，架到头上，对，架到头上，白云盖顶，上步推掌，对，推出去，包手出身，上步推掌。
Now, playing is Xiaohongquan, is also known as Shaolin Xiaohongquan, originated in the Songshan Shaolin Temple. It's one of the traditional Chinese martial arts, known as the mother of the 18 fists.
这个得用力，知道吧？走，转身碰腿，碰腿，对，走，先行，落步，先行，压手出身。压手出身，对这个手对压下去用力，压下去，走劈腿， 起来，斜倾，斜倾，蹲桩略手，老虎大张举，这个手，这个手，哎，好，两手这样，走圆顶，从头顶上晕过去，七星，七星，单面，对，两个手，用这用力，哎，对下去，好，挺好，不错。
Now showing the Shaolin Temple Beilang, one of the most easily ignored places of treasure. The history of Shaolin Temple is recorded here. Now for everyone showing the daily life of 3 generations of different monks of Shaolin Temple in a day. It symbolizes the inheritance of martial arts. Shaolin Temple is also using short videos to promote Shaolin culture for everyone. The content Shaolin Sanbao is very much popular on the Douyin platform. It tells the daily life of Shaolin Temple Shi Yan Dian and his disciple Sanbao, which is deeply loved by their fans. Now showing the feeding of the pigeons.
你给他喂点他点东西，他就吃了，他就找你了，好不好？
also called the puqi. Its means is a universal invitation. It's a system of inviting one's temporarily.
friends of the wonderful Shaolin culture. My name is Roger and I live in Switzerland.
Now Shaolin is a follower
My personal Shaolin
of
path began
Shaolin
in
Temple.
1995
His name
when I
is
started
Shi
Kung Fu
Yanlong
in my
from
village.
Switzerland.
The culture immediately captivated me, so that in 1997 I embarked on my first trip to China. When I entered the Shaolin Temple for the first time, I had goosebumps. A childhood dream came true. I had the honor to meet the venerable monk Shi Yun and to exchange ideas with him. A priceless experience that will never be forgotten. I also got to know Liang Qihong, his disciple name is Shi Meng, for the first time, who is my Kung Fu master until today. A year later, I stayed with him for 1 month to deal even more intensively with the Shaolin culture. In the more than 25 years, countless other trips to Shaolin followed, and I was able to get to know many other aspects such as Chan Buddhism, tea ceremony, meditation and Qigong, in addition to the physical training. In 2005, I was appointed headmaster of the Swiss Chinese Kung Fu School, and it makes me proud to be able to pass on the exciting Shaolin culture here in Switzerland. In 2011, I was accepted by my Kung Fu master as his master student on the occasion of the Baishe ceremony. This festive and for me unforgettable ritual was led by the Shaolin monks Shi Yongfu, Shi Yanxun, Shi Yankai, Shi Yanbin, Shi Yanshou, and Shi Hongsheng. Another highlight I was able to experience in 2016 when I was accepted as an official disciple of the Shaolin Temple and received the Buddhist name Shi Yanglong from the Venerable Abbot Shi Yanxin. It is a priceless gift that I have been able to meet and learn from many masters over all these years. I am very grateful for that. I am looking forward to the years ahead of us, and I'm very thankful to make the Shaolin culture accessible to the world. Warm greetings from Switzerland, and all the best.
Now showing the Shaolin Temple Library. They were a large member of a collection of scriptures. Now showing for everyone its Xifang Shenren Dian. It's a place where Shaolin monks practice martial arts for many generations. This is the temple where Shaolin monks practice martial arts indoors and stomp out 48 creatures and hollows in the ground. Now showing the 五行拳. The monks of the Shaolin Temple can limited different animals. They are tiger, leopard, snake, dragon, and crane.
There's a very big history of Shaolin. First monk was Baku. That's why the temple was built, so he could translate some scriptures for the king. And second was Buddhidharma. He started the Shaolin culture. That's how the history, the roots of Shaolin started. It comes from India. It is very sad for me to see that in India there's no Shaolin culture. My name is Harsh Verma. I am 24 years old. I'm from Mumbai, India. In 2014, I had a knee surgery. Post the surgery, my recovery back home in India, Mumbai, was really not good. I wanted to go to a place where there is traditional medicine therapy. Touch with them and they said that carry your surgery reports and x-ray reports, you can come to Shaolin and get treated. I have been in Shaolin Temple for 1.5 years. I'm part of the Royal Monk group. First Indian and the first foreigner to be absorbed by the temple, to be here in the temple. Shaolin culture can be defined by the 3 basic principles of Chan Wu Yi. Chan as in praying, Wu as in Wushu, that is Kung Fu training, Yi as in medicine. So these are the 3 pillars of Shaolin Temple, the Shaolin culture. First, when I came here, I learned the 5 basic postures: Mabu, Gumbu, Kobu, Shubu, Xiebu. These 5 basic stances comprises of Shaolin Kung Fu, be it in fist forms, be it in weapon forms. Wushu is like this, you keep on training over and over again till the time, even if you start training difficult things, you have to keep on doing the basics every day, even though you're training difficult things. That is what Wushu is. The main thing that we learned was the fist forms and the weapons. The basic weapon of Shaolin is the Shaolin Gun. That is a Shaolin staff. So if you train this weapon really well, your wrist gets opened and you know exactly how your wrist moves, because after that, other weapons that you want to learn, be it a sword, be it any other weapon, be it a spear, be it a dagger, anything, your wrist has to be really smooth in order to, rotate the weapons clearly. Learn the culture, learn the history, the meaning of every movement, the meaning of every movement, how to apply the movement, where to apply it. This is what Kung Fu is. If you don't know the history, if you don't go in depth of this, you will never know if you're doing it right. I was just going day by day, step by step. There's a very big saying in my Buddha: don't dwell in the past, don't think about the future, be in the present. And that's what I did. A person who does cooking every day, that is his Kung Fu. A person who cleans the floor every day, that is his Kung Fu. Kung Fu has a very deep meaning. A person who specializes in one art, that is his Kung Fu. This is useful to every person on this planet. Whoever is specialized in what they do, in particular art or any particular skill that they do, this is their Kung Fu. I'm training every day, I'm learning culture, and I'm repeating this every day over and over and over again. This is helping me to improve my skills. When the time is right, I can take this to India, give it to people, spread the knowledge. Because in Buddhism, we say to spread knowledge, give knowledge.
Thanks for watching. Now showing the Shaolin Chess Academy. This place has just been established recently, but it's an organization with a very long history. The Shaolin monk Shi Yanyong is in charge of this chess academy and also studies the relationship between chess and the Chan. Now showing the 鼓楼。This place for monk of a Shaolin temple to chanting every day. Now we are showing the 大红拳. It's a traditional Chinese feast, and it's also the basic feast of Shaolin Kung Fu. Anyone who practices Shaolin Quan equipment, shot fighting, and techniques starts from 大红拳. So it's said that Hong Quan is the source of all arts. And next, they will show double spear, double hammer, single whip, and double sword.
Hi, my name is Tyson. My name is Sky. My name is Shaolin.
Now we are showing you the Shaolin Temple, Australia. As I mentioned before, Shaolin has many overseas Shaolin cultural promotion centers and educational institutions. This Chanwutan is one of them. It has a very large number of Shaolin cultural members.
Hi, my name is George.
Xin chào, tên tôi là Annie.
My name is David.
My name is Paula.
我是云逸，我们都来自澳大利亚少林禅武堂。
Now showing a Shaolin follower. She's name is Shi Yande from German. She used to be my house trainer. Then, because of both chance, happened to like and love Shaolin culture. Let's hear her story with Shaolin Temple together.
Were horses in Shaolin Temple. Only after I finished school, I could fulfill my first dream and became a horse trainer. Due to some very serious accidents, I suffered several vertebral fractures, a skull fracture, leg and knee fractures, and some others. For 10 years, I had back and knee pain. The doctors told me not to do any more sports. Then, at the age of 31, I saw a show of Shaolin monks. The next day I started Shaolin Kung Fu training with the Shaolin monks in Berlin. In pain, I practiced almost every day. After only 2 years, I was allowed to travel to China and won first place at the first World Traditional Wushu Festival 2 times. On this occasion, I visited the Shaolin monastery for the first time and met the abbot Shin. It was a fascinating experience. I am infinitely grateful to Abbot Shin, my teachers, and especially Master Shaolin, that we in other countries can also be taught the arts of Shaolin culture by them. That we are always warmly welcomed at the Shaolin monastery in China, and that we can thus be a part of the great worldwide Shaolin family. Shaolin Kung Fu has made me healthy, flexible, and completely pain-free again. Out of gratitude, I now pass on my knowledge and skills to my Shaolin Kung Fu students, and I'm happy that they can participate in the Shaolin Kung Fu online games. Come and be a part of this worldwide games. I wish all participants good luck, train hard and never give up. Then you are all winners. Amen.
We're now showing you the 禅茶. Is mean Chan tea. It refers to the tea ground harvested and consumed by monks in temples. It's mainly used for offering to Buddha, treating guests, drinking for oneself, and giving as a gift. Tea is the material spiritual bond. One taste is the heart and tea, the heart and the heart of the connection. The Shaolin is a monk of a Shaolin temple. His name is Shi Yanxuan. He is boiling tea in the snow weather.
春节过得怎么样？
过得可以跟实验待着。
辛苦吗？
就这几天吧，过年比较忙嘛。
还想回家吗？过了年？
年后吧，不忙了再回去吧。虽然现在这么忙，现在脱不开人，所以说就不忙再回去。
这次网络大赛有什么准备吗？
准备了一套拳吧。
一套拳。有信心吗？
有信心。
Now for everyone to show the Shaolin group fist. And this place is Xifang Shenren Dian. It's a place where the Shaolin monks practice martial arts for many generations. And it's also the temple where Shaolin monks practice martial arts indoors and stomp out 48 creatures and hollows in the ground. Now showing a monk of a Shaolin temple. His name is Shi Yanyong. He's climbing the cliff. The action is so dangerous, please do not limit it. He lives in Erzuan. This place is next to the Shaolin temple.
师傅好上吗？上。我感觉我上不太去。咱一会儿不好下，关键可能。啊？
来过第一次，应该说，应该是以前主持也打过的地方。你看这风景，这就齐了。去打坐啊？吹箫还是打坐？
您先打坐吧。我去岩石上边，您等我一下。这您先。
啊。
等一下。
对。 君不见，绝学无为贤道人，不除妄想，不求真，无名实性即佛性，幻化空身即法身。唉，法身绝了无一物，本然自信天真佛。无于浮云空去来，三毒水泡须出没。真实相无人法，刹那灭却何别也。若将妄语诳众生，自找拔舌沉沙劫。哈哈哈！行一场，坐一场，行住坐卧体昂然，善事一绝一切了。终是多闻多不信呐、哎呦，哎，道别啦，二大师，二大师，做成了炼魔之处啊！哎呦，嘿呀！
Now, I'd like to introduce a foreigner monk of a Shaolin temple. His name is Shi Yanxiang from Greece.
Before I became a monk, I was
He
working
promoted
for the army,
Shaolin
Greek
Kung Fu
army,
and culture
for
to
about
Greece.
12 years. The last 3 years working for the army, I was practicing Taekwondo. I studied Taekwondo for about 12 years. I started on the age of 14 years old. After I trained in Bagration. Bagration is an ancient Greek martial art. But I wasn't fully satisfied. I was already searching for something new, and I found Shaolin Kung Fu. So 2006 was the first time I went to China, to the Shaolin Temple. The last year before I left the army, I opened a school simultaneously. I was working for the army and teaching my students. Leaving the army, and my life was only teaching Shaolin Kung Fu. When you begin teaching someone, I think then you realize more behind the martial art. I realized that it's not only martial art. One equally important thing is the philosophy, more correctly, Chan Buddhism. On 2014, I learned about Jiva ceremony. So I asked some friends of mine, and they gave me some information about this ceremony. After 1 year, 2015, I realized that I want to follow this path to become a monk. So why did I become a monk? After realizing the benefits of practicing Chan and how it helped me, I just wanted to help more people through this culture. We have to learn to live a simple life, not owning many things. So this way we can control our thoughts and our feelings. This way we have peace of mind. As for the Shaolin Kung Fu, Chan Wu, the Wu part, through martial art we practice Chan. Through martial art we learn about our body and mind. So this helps us understand Chan. So when I realized all this, I just wanted to help more and more people. So wish best of luck to all the participants of the global online Shaolin Kung Fu competition organized by Shaolin Temple of China. And last, I wish my master, Albert of the Shaolin Temple of China, all the monks of the temple, and all people of all over the world, happy Chinese New Year of 2022.
Now showing the Russia Shaolin Cultural Center. As I mentioned before that Shaolin culture has spread around the world, bringing profound influence to martial arts enthusiasts. This shows a group of martial arts followers from Russia who participate this Kung Fu group and practice their Kung Fu here. Shaolin Medicine Bureau is a medical institution established in 1217 by the Shaolin Temple in Songshan, mainly for the monks of the temple and the surrounding people who provide the treatment at the main business.
寸在比较附近，所以最近这段时间也可能感受一些风寒，会引起颈椎，还有后脑疼痛，是不是这些症状？
对对对，睡眠可能也会不太好。
对，睡眠也会受影响。而且这个脉象显示脾胃功能也比较弱，这需要加强一下。
好的，那我需要怎么做呢？
那我们做一下针灸。
可以，可以。
这些都是一次性针。
好的。
因为是感受了风寒，所以我们那个列缺，针灸上有4种穴格，就是头下穴内缺，就是颈椎后脑不舒服，这个穴位主管，然后后边风池、风府、疏风散寒，共同起到一个治疗作用。
好的，好的。那这个需要扎多长时间？
这个留针30分钟。
30分钟。那我是今天扎了，是还需要后续还需要接着继续扎吗？还是扎一次就可以缓解？
这一次就能缓解很多，后边就是说再贴一下膏药。
好的。
再维护一下。
走。
Now playing the 一招功 from 小红拳. It's known as Shaolin 小红拳, originated in the Shaolin Temple in Denfeng City. It's one of the traditional Chinese martial arts. Now showing for everyone is Shaolin Hero music video Final Vision. This version directed by Fan Tao. This music video expresses the spirit of a Shaolin monks. Now I will introduce a follower of overseas
I'm from
Shaolin
Vienna
martial
and
arts
I take
enthusiasts
part in the Shaolin online games.
who have
My
successfully
first
passed
contact
on
with
the Shaolin spirit
Kung Fu
as a
was
promoter
when I
of
was a
Shaolin
child and
culture.
my parents took me to a Shaolin Kung Fu show. I was so fascinated and impressed that I wanted to learn Kung Fu. But at the countryside where I was living was no
His name
possibility
is
to
Shi
learn.
Hengxing from
So
Vienna.
when I moved to Vienna, one of the first things I did was to look for a Kung Fu school, and I found the Shaolin Culture Center in Vienna, which is running by Grandmaster Shaolin. After 3 years of training, Grandmaster Shaolin Yang sent me to China, and it was like a dream came true. I'll take part at the training ceremony and meditation, and also at Kung Fu shows. I also learned a lot of Buddhism and the tradition of the Shaolin monks. 1 year later, I was sent again to improve my skills. I'm really thankful for the masters I met over there, and I made really good friends, and I hope I will see them again soon. 2021, I became the first official student of Grandmaster Shaolin Yang. And after 10 years of training, I can say Shaolin Kung Fu is not only good for your body to be strong and flexible, it's also good for a healthy lifestyle. You're more friendly, you're helpful, self-confident, and you develop a mutual compassion to each other, which is, especially in these days, really important. For the future, I want to help my master to bring the Shaolin culture to more and more people in Europe, because everybody should have a benefit of it. So I wish everybody a happy new year and hope you enjoy the Shaolin online games. Amen.
Thanks for watching. Now it's time.
最正确大做，这第做哈，最大做这，这是第，还有这第哈，这喂，それ。
Now playing the 易筋经. It originates from the ancient Chinese medical techniques of channeling, which has the effect of improving physical health and preventing diseases. know Shaolin the Wushu dream. Its another name is martial arts dream. I believe everyone has a dream of martial arts in their heart when they're a child. There are many countries in Africa, so every year they will arrange their children to Shaolin temple in China to learn Shaolin Kung Fu. That's why special China and Africa class was set up. This class will last for 3 months. When finished this class, they usually will get a good friendship with them.
你的拳头要拳打一条线。
三律，三律，
三律，
三律，中。
首先，让我
Now I
以
will
一个
introduce
老
a
的
special
武术爱
person.
好
His
者
name is
和
Ma
武
Ming
术
Da.
研究者的身份，
He's
也
professor
以
and
少林寺
doctoral supervision
武学指
of
导
a
的
doctor
这样一个身份，
in history in
对
Jingnan University.
2020年少林功
And
夫
he
世界
also
考
is a
功网
crown
络大
inheritor
赛
of
的
Tongbei
成功
martial
举办
arts in
表
China.
示真诚的祝贺。
In our opening ceremony, she
大家
as
都知
a
道，
speech
少林文化
leader
是
and
中
guests.
华文化博大的结构中一个重要的亮点。今天，我们把少林文化主要的凝聚为少林功夫，用“功夫”两个字来概括少林文化的多元含量。这是一个创新，也是一个继承，是继承基础上的创新。那么现在又在这个基础上展开了世界性的少林功夫的考功大赛，这是这个创新活动的进一步推动。我个人表示非常的支持，也非常的高兴。我很赞赏少林寺在永信方丈的领导之下，做出了这样一系列的在文化上有创新意义的活动。我是很兴奋的。我们的少林文化，它实际上一直走着一个多元发展的道路，它的成功在很大程度上是中外文化交流，我们中华民族文化的多元交流，在这个基础上形成的。而它最大的交流是宗教文化与世俗文化的交流，我们可以把它概括的说，是佛教文化的中国化的产物。又有了佛教的中国化，那么就有了禅宗的产生。在修禅的基础上， 在以修禅为根本的这样一个文化认识上，少林作为禅学的祖庭，严守着禅宗的原教旨，但同时又在不断的进取，不断的发展，特别是在动静两种文化形态，或者是说在文武两种文化形态上做了非常好的互动、互助、互惠这样的调试。这个调试曾经在历史上流传千载，利国利民，受到我们中华民族以及我们的友好的邻邦国家的赞扬欣赏。那么到了晚近以来，所谓少林武艺以这个战阵使用为主体，曾经以战阵使用为主体的这样的少林武艺，开始向少林功夫转化。这个转化的核心是进一步推广它的社会价值、社会应用性，进一步使它和世俗与体育文化相结合。于是就有了以修为根基。那么修的核心是修心、修身啊，它立足于以宗教的和这中华民族传统的理念来达到品德的修养和提升。而这个所谓修中间包括了动静的两个方面，一个是静止状态下的修，一个是在动态状态下的修，我们也把它叫做练。其实练就是修啊，我们通常使用修炼这个词啊，而中国人的练在历史上很早，我们至少是从3代以来，中国人就把运动看作是中国人，我们中华民族之所以能生存、能发展的一个根本。有了天行健这样的概念。什么是行？古人说得很明白，行就是运动。因为有了运动，人才可以健康，才可以追求比健康更高的层面，叫做健壮。而少林一方面以佛教的禅修为根基，另一方面有充分吸收中华民族文化中间的关于运动的理念，实践它的价值，不但在寺院里，而且走出寺院以外，在山门以外的广大的社会层面上去发挥它的作用。这应该说是在中国古代的武艺文化和这健身文化中，少林寺一枝独秀，成为非常引人注目的这样一个奇特性的文化结构。进入近代以来，西洋体育进入中国，我们中华民族自身的体育也面临着创新发展，也面临着基层发展和基层选择的问题。我们一方面要接受世界体育文化的总体的价值取向，它的运动模式；另一方面，我们又不能丢掉自己的，我们永远都要保住中华民族的多元的体育文化的这些特点，其中特别是少林文化的特点。而这个转型，应该说少林的转型是转得比较好的，它由少林武艺转为少林功夫。而这个功夫的概念比武艺更大，它包纳武艺的原有的很多价值性的有价值的东西，但同时它又有了新的扩展、新的发展，进入一个新的阶段。这个阶段更多的是以善心发愿，首先修炼自己修好自己的身心两个层面，同时服务于社会，造福于人类。而且它不只是在中国发展从比较早，从晚清以来，少林就以相当大的动力走向世界，成为被世界上很多人所喜欢的一种运动模式只是我们过去受各方面条件的限制，我们没有能够把它规制化，变成为一种规则相对现代化又有古典原则的这样一种比赛体制现在的少林功夫的这样一个考功大赛，那么实际上就是基于这样的认识在做的科学实验它本身有推广的作用，有 推动中华体育文明走向世界的这样的意义，但同时也在接受世界的检验。我们高兴地看到有这么多国家的运动员积极地报名来参加这一次的考公的网络大赛我听说已经有几千人报名参加，这个规模是相当可观的在我们顺利的举办冬季奥运会的同时，少林网络的这样一个考公大赛也举行了，无疑的它给我们这一次的冬奥盛会添光赠彩，增加中国特色，让大家了解我们一方面在引进的西方的冰雪运动的同时，我们也把我们曾经有的发展成熟，有的发展还不成熟的东西拿出来和世界进行交流，和大家互惠，互相学习，互相补充，以造福于整个人类我们在努力地做着与人类命运共同体相关的事情，这是中华民族文化千年来所追求的一个高尚的目标。所以我觉得这次考公大赛它的意义是很大的尽管我们预见到可能还有这样那样的不足有一些没有考虑周到的，还有一些物质层面、物质条件方面的缺失的以及我们和世界各式各样的运动对接的时候，还要找到一个逐渐磨合的切入点这都不奇怪关键是我们做起来了，只要做起来，只要不断的在做，不断的运动，不断的履行天行健的原则我们和世界人民友好相处，友好交换文化，友好的动静互惠，这样少林文化一定能够继续走向世界，少林功夫一定会成为世界体育的大结构整体系统中一个引人入胜的亮点。我再一次的祝贺这次考公大赛获得圆满成功。
Now this show is Shaolin Temple drumming. By playing the drum, the monks can make the sound of wind, rain, thunder, and lightning, which is particularly magnificent and imposing. This time is 5 p.m., so this is our evening drum. Now Shaolin is a softer kung fu. It requires high skill to practice this kung fu.
Amitofu. Hi, I'm Julia. I'm from Vienna in Austria. I study biomedical engineering at the Technical University
Hello everyone,
of Vienna.
next I will
My
introduce
mother is a French
follower
former
of
artistic
the
gymnast
Shaolin
and
Temple.
trainer, and she studied sports sciences.
She's name
My
is
father
Julia
is
Leonard,
professor at the University of
and
Vienna
she
for
also is of opening ceremony
My
legal
parents always had a
representative.
great interest in Asia, and therefore I already started with Kung Fu as a child.
Let's listen
In
to her story with the
2019,
Shaolin
we
Temple.
discovered the Shaolin Temple Austria by chance because my parents went to get an acupuncture treatment there. And we got to know Shaolin Kung Fu, Tai Chi, and Qigong. Since then, we train there regularly. We are interested in the hard training and the mental development that comes from it. It helps to overcome everyday stress, strengthen self-confidence and assertiveness in difficult situations. Especially in times like these, it is very important to have mutual respect and compassion for each other. My parents and I participated in the Shaolin Online Games 2022. We wish all the participants all the best and good luck, and a happy Chinese New Year 2022. It is a great honor and pleasure for us to be part of this big family. Come and join us. Amitofu.
Now Shaolin is our theme song, Shaolin, Shaolin. In our opening ceremony, we invite the monks of Shaolin Temple to sing the theme song. Now I will introduce a special follower of a Shaolin temple. His name is Shi Hengyi from German. In addition, he has another status. He is a very famous internet celebrity in Germany.
Our organization, just like any other organization, it has a goal, and the goal of our organization, let's say, is to bring the knowledge, the ancient knowledge that we inherit from 1,500 years of practice, to bring this a little bit more to this modern way of living, because we think that there's quite a lot of different methods that can benefit the people in various fields, and just by looking out right now into the world, I think it's necessary. I think it is, of course, adapted in the sense of we're located in Europe, so there are some things we cannot make like in Asia. But elsewise, from the core, we still try to stay as authentic as possible. So that means the ancient teachings, we try not to change it in any way, but to translate it also into a language where people here in Europe also understand it. So that's also quite important. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, yeah, that's our best friend over there. There's quite a lot of different projects and a lot of work lying around everywhere, because everything here we need to do by ourselves. Therefore, this small training room where we will go inside now in a few minutes, it's quite small. So therefore, with all the students, I have to stay outside and do the training no matter how the weather is. So for example, right now you see it's not the best weather, but you just need to train hard enough. Then it's okay. Yeah, 2 ponies we also have. I think the most famous ponies from Shaolin. So, yeah, we are quite a small monastery, even so that our organization, we are existing since 1989 even, yeah, 1989, but it took a long time. Yes, I started training with the age of 4, but with the age of 6 there were already a few people that were interested in the Shaolin arts. And so they started to just found a small martial arts school here in Kaiserslautern, where you're located at the moment. And yeah, after some time, the interest got more from people also to know more about the Shaolin Temple. And this is how the whole idea actually started, to also get into contact with different masters that came from the Shaolin Temple in China. Then this was also the time where different Shaolin warrior monks were traveling partly in the demonstration groups to have some exhibitions. Yeah, and this is how it started. So this is our only time right now, December, January, where we have time for us, and that also means that many of us are going into a personal retreat again, which means you're deciding for yourself, or you can also ask your teacher sometimes if you want to develop some special skill or want to develop yourself, and then this means a retreat. You go back and you train for quite a dedicated amount of time, something very specific. And you're really only by yourself and not disturbed by any external circumstances. Try to avoid actually too much contact outside, because this is like time that you are taking for yourself to just start the new year, maybe as a new person, maybe with a new body, maybe with something different about you. And this happens every year. Sometimes there come bigger changes, and sometimes smaller ones.
Das ist hier. Immer nur im letzten Moment. Kurz haben wir direkt den nächsten Schritt.
Many people nowadays maybe think also you need to live in the monastery, or maybe shave your head and be monk, or live like a monk. Well, let's say like this, it helps. It helps because all of this only means that for some period in your life, you don't care, let's say, what style you have. You're not interested to have a relationship at those moments. So at the end, it's really just about that you have some dedicated time where you say, first of all, I invest in myself. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So, but ultimately, everything that we like try to share from the methods in this monastery, everybody should be able to use it. For everyone, there's something. So that's the point. And this is why it also makes sense then to why at all I think there are methods that can be shared to the public. When I talk about the retreat and getting away for some time from this outside world, yeah, what does it mean? It really means you go, in our case, you're inside this monastery, you're not leaving this monastery, you are not spending too much time, let's say, on the smartphone or on the internet, or even you don't watch any movies or any television or any shows. So you are very careful about where are you spending your time actually in those 24-hour day that you have. Yeah. Let's say in winter time you sleep 8 hours, 9 hours, okay? Still afterwards you have 15 hours. What are you doing with those 15 hours? Mm-hmm. If you're interested in the history of the Shaolin Temple, for example, the monastery in China now, it was actually burned down several times. So what does it mean that when an organization or a monastery is burning down? That means quite a lot of knowledge is also getting lost in these moments. Because a big part of what monasteries are doing is building up a library where a lot of knowledge is stored. And once it burns, well, all of this knowledge burns down. But this is then where sometimes the real life is also starting to merge together a little bit with legends. Because there are the legends that there were many masters who lived that time in the Shaolin Temple in China, who started then to flee from the monastery and start to hide and travel the world as anonymous persons, so that you couldn't find them. But what does it mean? It means that these people are still in possession of knowledge that once was in the Shaolin Temple, and this is one of the missions that we are going after. So bringing back this knowledge. There is that sentence like to help other people, to contribute to something, not for yourself. This is something that can give you, that gives you something only this type of work, only like community work can give you. It's different because when you are doing something for somebody else without expecting something for you, you give something without looking at yourself actually. So to find a person who has the characteristics, so his character, let's say, is suitable, merge together with the willpower that he also wants this way of life. This is something very, very rare. It's very rare that something like this is happening. Many people want to achieve something great, yes, but they don't have the character to do it. All the disciples, all the students that I have here, why I want them to also learn about the martial arts. Because this is what it's about. You want to develop your body in such a way that you feel strong, that you feel vital. But not just that you feel like this, it's also important that you really are strong and vital in comparison to yourself if you would not do the training. That's important. To express physical strength absolutely has an impact upon how strong your mind is. It's not the only one, but it certainly is related. Ultimately, what it is about in the Buddhism or in the temple life, how we express it is with our thoughts we create the world. This is one of the quite powerful sentences in the Buddhist teachings. When you are able to impact your thoughts, when you are able to adjust your thoughts, you are able to adjust the world. This is what it means. How are you planning? How do you want to get to this area of becoming so fine that you are only finding yourself in the world of thoughts? And why the thoughts? Because with the thoughts you would change this world in the way you imagine this world should be. So ultimately, what we talk about is, how do you want this life to be? Finished.
Thanks for watching. Just in time for the Chinese Spring Festival, Shaolin Temple will write a calligraphy and post the cartels. Shaolin Temple is full of a spare time life, not monotonous and boring. Calligraphy is also part of the Shaolin monks' Chan practice. Now playing the Damo sword. The Damo sword is one of the famous Shaolin swords and has a long-standing reputation in the martial arts world. According to the recordings, there were 109 stances of a Damo sword.
少林堂门就是少林寺，然后水林寺，主要是属于核心的提供于我的胯以及我的胸腔背部，而这起来以剑在头顶的方式。所以对于我自身来说，它是一个防守性的作用。身体要摇脚架绷 万花围技巧才可以成长这个少林寺传魔剑。我2008年年底来到少林寺。我来到少林寺的时候，我很惧怕。我特别是见到我们师傅武方丈的时候，我很小的时候，大老远就是看见他，我不知道为什么我掉头就跑，就是那种。
刚开始接触剑的时候，觉得他的外形很帅。后来练了一段时间过后，觉得剑给自己带来了勇气，带来了自信，甚至那个时候一度很膨胀，觉得自己势均力敌。经常拿着剑四处挑战势均力敌。直到有一次在切磋的时候，差点把一个师兄的眼睛给戳破了。
所以从那以后，就渐渐的我放弃，因为我对这个剑有畏惧的心理，因为那个东西很锋利。
后来我就找到了寺院里的老师傅，老师傅告诉我，这一切都是习武中的修行。
练剑，练的时候心有所指，心在想什么，干干净净，没有一丝杂念，在你的座位当中专注一事，一心在剑中才能成就。
那个时候我明白，其实所有的问题不在于剑，而是在于我自己的本身，是自己的内心浮躁导致的。所以我会经常去画一些寺院里的雕塑，在绘画的同时，其实就在磨练我自己的本身，还有我的性格，让我更加的去专注做一件事情。这么多年，师兄们也一直陪伴着我，经常会陪我去后山采药，没有因为那件事情跟我产生隔阂，让我慢慢的放下了那些顾虑。
所以说，再一次拿起那把剑的时候，就内心就是很平静。坐禅呀也好，生活也好，熏香也好，上殿也好，他们逐渐成为我生活的一部分过后，
少林寺已经是我的归宿了，同样也是我的家，它让我在修行的路上更加的坚定。
Now showing the program, Kung Fu Kids.
tight grip.
The Shaolin monks we know are practicing during the day, but in fact they also practice at the night. We're showing now is Shaolin monks practicing the 3 section sticks, drunken sticks, and the double whips at night. Now Shaolin is Shaolin 小炮拳. It's similar to Canna Fist.